Hey guys, Max here too, and welcome back to another wrap-up. Today's wrap-up is on Astro's Playroom. I have a hat. I mentioned it in today's tryout, so go over there and watch that to hear about the hat. Anyway, Astro's Playroom. We just got a PS5, and luckily it came with this game, because otherwise we'd just be playing the PS4 games, which isn't a problem, we haven't finished them, but this is the first PS5 game that I've played, and both me and my girlfriend have played. And it's an excellent demo of the controller, the DualSense. This thing. It's a real good demo of all the stuff that this thing does, from its advanced haptics that are equivalent to what's in the Switch controllers, and its, you know, whole deal with how the triggers do things. Pro tip, sleep your Switch before you put it in the dock, because it won't go to sleep. Anyway, all the junk that this does, from, you know, gyro, all of it, this game is a really excellent demo of how this thing functions. And it's also a pretty decent, like, 3D platformer, kind of collectathon, but not really. There are, you know, a handful of collectibles, but it's nowhere near the scale of your typical collectathon. This game only has, I'd say at maximum, I mean, depending on how bad you play, but I 100% of the game in like 5 hours. That was all the collectibles, all the trophies, everything in 5 hours. And that's completely fine for a sort of pack-in title. It doesn't necessarily have to be a game you can play infinitely that comes with your system free, especially when it's kind of specifically to demo the interesting new functions of your controller. I don't really have any issues with the game. I literally sat down yesterday and 100% of the game pretty much in one sitting. So it's not like I have any future attachment to it or anything. But other than the fact that it is this sort of kid-friendly action platformer that sort of limits who wants to play it, I don't have issues. It's not going to be the next Wii Sports. It just doesn't have any replayability, really, outside of you play it once, you get an in-depth look at how this thing works, and you go on with your life with... I mean, it's a good experience. It's an enriching experience, and it's, again, really excellent use of this thing. But, like, it's not gonna be something that you boot up with your friends. It's a single-player game. It's, again, not Wii Sports. But since having a PS5 means that you have this game and it's literally installed and you don't have to think anything about it, I highly recommend it. It does come with a caveat of you gotta have a PS5, which are hard to find and a little expensive, but if you have one already and you've been passing off Astro's Playroom as like, it's a kid's game, or whatever, at the very least, boot it up, give it a try, because it gets you real good acquainted with this thing. I mean, how the triggers work, how the feedback works, how the touchpad, like everything. It's literally a controller tutorial, but they've done it in a way that is chock full of, you know, just real care and love for the PlayStation brand, with all of the references to other games and all of the, like, set pieces and your whole, like, room filled with all the PlayStation memorabilia. It's really a love letter to PlayStation, and a controller tutorial packed into one. So, while I wouldn't say buy a PS5 specifically to play this game, I would say if you are getting a PS5 or you have a PS5 and you haven't played Astro's Playroom yet, play it. Definitely play it. It is worth the couple hours or however long you decide you want to put into it. You're not required to do 100% the game, but it's definitely worth whatever time you decide to put in it, even if you're just learning about the DualSense controller. That's my final thoughts on Astro's Playroom. I keep doing more wrap-ups that aren't Nier Automata. It's coming. I'm slowly finishing that game, but it's a long game if you decide to let it be, and I have decided to let it be. So anyway, getting to the conclusion section of the video, the outro section. Down in the description, you can find links to all of my stuff. Twitter, Bandcamp, Patreon, Soundcloud. There's a Tumblr. Probably my subreddit. All these places down in the description. Go click on them. My public Discord server in the description. Go click on them. Join. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the dislike button if you disliked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with all the dumb stuff I do around here, from game reviews to song covers to whatever I feel like, because it's my channel. Do that. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Leave a comment about whatever. Have you played Astro's Playroom? Do you plan on getting a PS5? If you do you plan on playing Astro's Playroom? What do you think about this thing? I think it's actually pretty cool. But that's besides the point. Share the video if you want to tell your friends that they should play Astro's Playroom. I will be the spokesperson of Play Astro's Playroom. Yeah, that could be me. Share the video. Anyway, yeah, do the things. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!